Push Pause.
The show that tells the story of your neighborhood.
Meet the people.
See the places. Hear the stories. And make up your community on Push Pause.
Push Pause.
Freezing the frame on local life.
Freezing the frame on local life.
Freezing the frame on local life. On Push Pause.
Goodbye. A time machine. I would tell Eric Gardner to jet right before he sold that last cigarette.
Spoken word poet Jay Vegas of Poem Stars recites the poem Time Machine, stating his inner aspirations to turn back time to prevent tragedies to Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri, and Eric Gardner in Staten Island.
Michael Brown, not to turn around, I would yell, run! Run, Michael, run!
A lot of times, you know, if you're able to prevent a situation from happening, it'll have a bigger impact than just learning from it.
You see, if I could buy a time machine. Wow.
The village of Hempstead hosted a call to action enacting President Obama's My Brother's Keeper, a national initiative designed to confront issues facing African-American and Latino young men in the vital areas of education and employment. The program calls for mayors and county officials across the nation to support these initiatives that some feel will only help to curb the violence involving young minority males.
We are here today in response to the President's initiative at the direction and invitation of our mayor because A, we all agree that black and brown lives matter, and B, in spite of the fact that I'm wearing this t-shirt today that says I can't breathe, we are here because we are all breathing.
Right now, many of our kids are having issues in their community. They get in trouble with the law. They fall out of school. And there's a lot of people that do live in these communities that can help and mentor these kids and make them more successful. So it is important that we as a community come together and try to resolve the problems that we have and not depend on the people from the outside. You know, so this is our problem. We need to solve it, and we're smart enough to be able to do that.
Our programs now have got to a point where we're focused on middle school age young people. Well, what about the younger kids? Because everybody is being impacted. You turn on the TV, you listen on social media, everything is around us. The issue is, are we equipping our young people with the tools necessary to deal with these situations and have the positive outcomes that we need? And that's what we all have to do as a village. We need to get together and create these positive outcomes.
Many of us are here today and voices are being lifted up. Because we have concerns.
As the first female special prosecutor and Latina judge in the Hempstead Village Court, Cynthia Diaz has seen the relationship between young men of color and law enforcement deteriorate over time and feels that the Call to Action Summit can only help their relationship.
I know both sides, and we need to have people on both sides. This is not a clarion call for our sons and daughters not to become law enforcement agents. It's not a clarion call for law enforcement agents not to protect us, but instead that we might work together and have a greater understanding of who we are.
Are fathers involved in your lives, or is that just a myth that we even have to have fathers involved in our lives? What do you think?
According to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, over 25% of minority children are being raised in a single-parent home. The youth panel at the summit, including 14-year-old Andrew, believes in one permanent solution.
There are two people in my life that impacted me in a long way, and that's my mom and my dad.
They need a mother, they need a father to provide and support them.
If we can keep our families together, keep the fathers in the family, everybody together, and we can move further as a race.
We had a grandfather, we had a grandmother, we had parents that said to us, hey, listen, this is what you need to know. Right now, we don't have that. In fact, I think we have young people with children trying to decide they're not sure what they need to even do. So it's a chance for us to share the knowledge that we've had growing up with a new generation that needs that more than anything.
I am thankful that it is raising the conversation in households and in minds that ordinarily would not have had the conversation. But this is just the beginning. It's more than just a one-day protest. It's more than just wearing a shirt, as I'm wearing a shirt. It's about people coming to the table, black, brown people, people of all colors, people of all nations, people of all areas.
I need to change. You need to change. We need to change. I need to change. You need to change. We need to change. So let's change.
Amen. All right.
For more information on My Brother's Keeper initiative, go to hempsteadvillage.org. For Push Pause in Hempstead, this is Archie Snowden.
We are here today in response to the president's initiative at the direction and invitation of our mayor because A, we all agree that black and brown lives matter, and B, in spite of the fact that I'm wearing this t-shirt today that says I can't breathe, we are here because we are all breathing.
I'm David Jacobs, and you are watching Push Pause.
Coming up,
the feedback that I get from students and teachers is the fuel that feeds my passion to do this.
Leave a positive first impression.
And coming up later,
team up to try to inspire people and motivate people to show them that no matter what people tell you, no matter what people say, anything really is possible.
Stay